What's up,
music
you
in the
guys?
background is
My
really
name
quiet.
is Bad Jag, and welcome back to one of my videos. Today, I am doing a podcast slash discussion with my
So,
friends
I was
Cometnaut and
thinking, guys, that we could just
R3sp3ct801.
go over each of the main
And as you can tell, he's explaining what we're doing.
categories
But
of
we're just going to talk about the new Black Ops game coming
Black
out.
Ops
So
4.
let's get
Give them all a
going.
little chatter, see how we feel about them. Where do you guys want to start? Multiplayer, Blackout,
I want to start on
Zombies,
multiplayer.
Multiplayer?
Yeah, sounds good.
I've noticed that everybody is posting videos, so there's not like a true campaign, but it looks like every specialist character has like their own mini campaign.
Okay.
So
I've heard about that.
and they're
yeah,
saying like the cutscenes are just incredible. Well, at least that's what T. Martin said.
I think I saw Drifter go ahead and throw up, I think all of the cutscenes, to be honest. I didn't watch any of them because I didn't want any spoilers,
Yeah, I really have been in the black for most of this. Mostly because I'm planning a wedding right now at the same time, but because I want to experience everything for the first time on my own.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really have any previous knowledge other than just what I see scrolling through Twitter. I want to know what kind of customization we can have in Blackout. Like if we can earn skins for certain weapons that you can set, and if you pick up that weapon that has that skin.
Well, that'd be sick.
I just want to know that. Sorry, you go.
No, you're good now. You go.
I just want to know the kind of customization that we can have in Blackout. I wonder if it's going to be anywhere near the level of customization that we have in like multiplayer in past Treyarch games.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know that all I know so far is just the stuff that I've gone through and heard from YouTubers. And Drifter went through and stated that there's 25 camos in each genre, each type of game mode. And those can be transferred and carried over into the other game modes. So based on that information,
if I earn a skin in multiplayer, I can put it on my gun in Blackout. Is that what you're saying?
Blackout or zombies
and zombies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's not like there's specific zombie camos that are just in, like, you know how there's like one or two zombie camos in multiplayer. Now it's like across the board.
Yep, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So that'll be interesting. That'll be something new. I wonder if there's going to be like a sub menu that you can go through and apply the skins that you're interested in on each individual weapon for Blackout. Kind of like how they've done in Zombies of years past, how you can specialize your loadout and add skins. Well, not skins, but camos.
Same difference. We've been playing too much Fortnite. That's why we're seeing skins, not camos.
Dude, Fortnite, man, it's taken over, taken by storm.
Austin, I want to hear your thoughts on what you're expecting for this game, because I know you've been a little picky with your Call of Duties since Mod 2.
Yes, I have.
So I want to know your thoughts and expectations for this game.
Well, as a lot of old-timer Call of Duty players are, I'm so happy it's boots on the ground. I hate when you got these 6-year-olds jumping around and you can't kill them. And they think that they're better than you. Oh man, this game's gonna be sick. Just from the beta alone, I knew it was gonna be way good. And you know me, I'm a run and gun with a light machine gun. I'm pretty sure I'm the only player in the world that does that.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping they don't, like, okay, let me say Black Ops 3 was way sick. If they took out the jetpack jumps, I would be totally fine. Black Ops 3 would have been the greatest game ever. But they kept it in. It was pulling me. I did too. Black Ops 3 was the only one I enjoyed since Modern Warfare 2.
See, I think Black Ops 3, I think they nailed the exo movement. It wasn't like over the top like Advanced Warfare where you could shoot left and right, but
That was
Advanced
the
Warfare was
worst.
bad.
But no, all the Black Ops, trilogy has been so good. It's just I don't like that they went to the exosuits, and I wanted to die. I was like,
But in
okay,
the same
after
regard,
a while, I'm sick of jumping.
I agree with you. And in the same regard, though, coming back to complete boots on the ground with last year's World War II, I think they took too much away from the game. I got bored easily. Like after what was it, Dow? In about 2 months of play,
Of which
we
game?
all just
Sorry.
kind of stopped playing World War II.
Oh, World War
very
II.
boring.
Yeah, you'd always tell me that you hated the, I don't even know what they're called because I didn't play it very much either. The classes pretty much where you picked, okay, submachine guns. I can only use like 3 different things with submachine guns, or if I'm the sniper class, there's only 4 things for the sniper class. I think it severely, it just made it so you got bored fast because there's nothing to work for.
Yeah, exactly. They did what everyone wanted, and they gave us boots on the ground. And they're like, okay, we're going to give everyone that tried and true old Call of Duty experience. But I think they focus so much on giving us that old timey Call of Duty feel that they completely forgot about all the things that have been added since then that make the games good
Like
and
the
keep
Pick 10
people
system.
around.
It feels like
Huge.
it feels like that game is just World at War with better graphics.
Even then, not even that much better.
But but like it's you think about, there's only been one, that time of age game that was World at War until World War II came out. Every other one, all the Modern Warfares
They kept
all
going into the future.
futuristic. Exactly, and same with Black Ops, and same with every Call of Duty since this last World War II one. It's they definitely, I just feel like it almost is like they rushed a game. Obviously, they can't rush it that much, but it feels like they focused solely, what Braden was saying, was so on boots on the ground, but then forgot about everything else that has come out since then.
Yeah, I don't think they rushed. I just think they put their efforts in the wrong. They put their eggs in the wrong basket. They went for headquarters, World War II, boots on the ground, and what was the other game? It was War. They went with all that, and then they tried to innovate boots on the ground too much with the created class system. If I want to put a silencer on my freaking, I don't even know, my assault rifles, I want to be able to do that, but I only can put it on my submachine guns.
Yeah, that bothered me. Speaking of silencer, I put them on all my guns except for snipers.
Yeah.
When I run a gun, I have the silencers, but I was mad that we couldn't do that. And then same with like the bayonets on the bottom of the assault rifles. I hated that last update that they did, where it was you had to upgrade the weapon, and then it was part of an attachment rather than being part of the class.
Yeah.
So that kind of bothered me.
Yeah.
I literally haven't played World War II in like 8 months.
Dude,
I haven't played it in probably we're nearing 10 months. I think I stopped playing. I haven't played it since the beginning of the year.
All I do is just play Shipment because it's the smallest map, and I don't know if since you guys have played, but they have game modes where zombies are included in multiplayer.
That's
but
strange.
They're super strong, and if you don't know they're there, they're just gonna kill you every time. So it was.
I definitely went to the Fortnite route rather than the Call of Duty route this year. I did not enjoy. I enjoyed World War II when it came out, but it got old really fast.
Yeah, I think that was the general gist. I think that's what most of the community agreed with. I think they all started to stem towards the fact of it being, like you said, just it got old quick, and it sucks. Like everyone like wants this old boots on the ground feeling, and then we finally got it, and people realized that, hey, that's not the only thing that's changed in Call of Duty, and they realized that isn't the only thing that was keeping them there. The all these other quality of life things that we'd picked up, like, I don't know, simple things like emblem editors and spray paints for your guns, stuff like that. I think all of those went a long way to help keep people in the game, and also just give them that sense of personalization, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they definitely, I think they messed up on the stuff that we wanted. They got boots on the ground, but really they didn't do anything else. They added, oh, they want boots on the ground, let's add all these crazy game modes that no one else has played before. And they took out a big chunk of exactly what you were saying, Brayden, a big chunk of the things that really kept people going, like the little things like emblem creator and and making your own camo. They actually ended up coming out with an update that added that, but it wasn't until how long ago? 4 months ago. So
I don't know.
it was they definitely found out quick that they needed to do something fast in order for people to keep playing. But I'm hoping that Black Ops 4, well, I'm not hoping, I know they will. They'll have all that back in, so it should be.
Yep.
This will be good. I think this will be a good transition of going from boots on the jetpacks to boots on the ground.
I agree.
And it'll definitely put 6-year-old skills to the test, and they can't jump around and try to fly away.
You know what I think that I actually really liked in World at War or World War II that I hope they do bring back is a game mode like War, where you have a progression system.
Where there was like steps in series.
Yeah, it's like take over the bunkers and then blow these things up. I really liked the progression system in a game mode where you're attacking one time and then defending the other time. Not even if it's not even like, because I know it's in the future, so it's not going to be rushing the beaches on D-Day or anything. But I think a progression game mode like that I think would be fun.
I think it would be fun. It would be cool too. Unfortunately, they haven't said anything about it, so I don't think that they will have included anything like that, and I haven't heard any buzz on anything like that. But I do agree. That was my favorite part of that game, actually. I think that's what kept me playing for as long as I did, was it was almost like just some simple camaraderie, you know? It just
and your KD didn't matter, so you didn't have people join just for kills. If you played the game mode, you actually played the game mode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I probably had triple the amount of games on War. You what?
Like, it mattered a little bit in the aspect of winning. If you were dying too often, then it was just bad for your team.
But it's not like domination where you get rewarded for getting 60 kills. Personally rewarded for getting 60 kills. If you got 60 kills in War, it didn't matter because it's not going to show anywhere.
It's very true, very true. And
War was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it shipped out basically complete. Before that, with Infinite Warfare, it
took like 4 months till we had leaderboards, right?
Yeah.
That game was bad.
I think we all stopped playing, or we basically had stopped playing by the time that leaderboards came out. They did do a good job at instantly adding in that TDM / domination game mode that took out the advanced movement other than the sliding. And I mean, that's what we all played. We were grateful for that. And I think that they probably anticipated that that's what the community wanted, and so they stopped working on things like the leaderboards and the emblem creator. But I mean, honestly, if you don't have a leaderboard at launch day, like, that's something that's just intrinsic and part of the DNA of Call of Duty. Like, I would agree. We're all that's there to play and kill each other and get good kill to deaths and stuff like that. And there's no point to that if you don't have a leaderboard to look at to prove like.
No, I agree with that 100%. Leaderboards is like essential. Like, that's core Call of Duty.
I'm the type I personally go and check leaderboards quite frequently. Actually, it definitely holds the competition of Call of Duty between friends. I especially between the three of us who truly enjoy and want to be the best that we can at Call of Duties. We're constantly competing against each other. So that leaderboard really helps make that possible. Without a leaderboard, you don't really ever know,
Yeah.
you know,
Speaking of
where
leaderboards and competing against you guys, I'm gonna have a good 2 hour or 1 hour of double XP when we start playing multiplayer. So I'm gonna fly past you guys tonight.
All right. We'll see how much the extra levels matter when we get down to the death.
Did you get the codes for the Mountain Dews?
No, they're Monster. I went and bought a 4-pack of Monster.
Oh, Monsters.
And it gave me an hour of double XP. I also bought Pringles because they have double XP too, but you have to like
take the Monsters this year.
Yeah, but you had to take a picture. Like you think the code would be under like the little thing that you lift open.
Cap, yeah.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be under there, but no, you have to take a picture of your receipt and get verified that way, and it's only 15 minutes per Pringles can. So it's not even. Yeah, it's only.
Pringles rolling cheap. Geez.
Yeah, here I'll read the directions.
What was it with Mountain Dews? I think it was only 15 to 30 minutes with Mountain Dews.
Yeah, but wasn't it per can?
That was per can.
It wasn't per can. That was like per bottle. Like, and you would get like maybe half an hour for a 12-pack if you were buying.
Yeah, but it gave you a code. You didn't like look. I'll read it to you.
Oh yeah,
it says.
I know.
It says buy 1 package of Pringles. And then it says upload. Upload a photo of your receipt with the qualifying purchase to kfr.com. And then Call of Duty Black Ops 4 XP code worth 15 minutes of double XP. Like, I'm not going to take a picture of my receipts and go to this website for 15 minutes of double XP for one Pringles can.
You do it once, I feel like, and then once you figure out how much of a hassle it is, you don't do it again.
No.
I think the Pringles one would be good for the people who just all they do is just eat Pringles while they play, and their controllers are disgusting.
Well, at least do what the Monster did, like underneath the little aluminum thing that you lift up, put the code there.
Right under there. Maybe, that's called being smart.
Yeah, like the Monster, they literally printed the code on the inside of the box.
They probably, to be honest, that probably would have taken them a lot more effort to put into their production line, Whereas I feel like
though?
You're talking about the little
flap that like seals it.
Like all they had to do was change the print for the outside.
Yeah.
To say, hey, these like we just want to change the print of the cover, and like all they probably had to do was upload into their program for their machines what image to print out onto that versus
it's still not
printing
worth
something onto something that they don't normally print on. And I mean, like cans and stuff like that, they already print stuff onto the cans.
It's still not worth it.
Monster usually, like, they're the ones that they go above and beyond. They truly they'll spend their money to make sure that the people buying their drink will be satisfied.
Yes.
What I was disappointed at though this year? What? I could not find a single can of Game Fuel Mountain Dew. That has been a staple since Black Ops 2.
Sucks to suck.
For me, I don't know if I've been able to find it. I think every year, but I couldn't find it this year, and I was disappointed.
I haven't looked the past 2 years.
I don't know if I actually looked last year, but I know I did for in Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, Ghosts, and Black Ops 2, and Advanced Warfare. Because I remember one year they had like a lemonade Game Fuel, and then they had their normal citrus cherry or whatever it is.
As long as they keep Blackout in rotation or whatever it is, pitch black, I'll be a happy man.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't it go up against another flavor when they had like two? They had another flavor.
It was pitch black, whiteout, and Typhoon.
No, because whiteout's always been there, but they had two come out like Typhoon and Blackout, and then they had us vote. I can still buy whiteout Mountain Dew, but I don't think you can buy Typhoon or whatever Blackout was going against.
When they came out with the challenge, I think it was between those three. It might not have been Typhoon. It might have been like Fusion or something like that. I don't know the
Whiteout's been here way longer than Blackout. Because
That's
I've
what I'm
drank
saying.
Whiteout a lot, but Blackout is
I
like
think
recent.
those three went up head to head, and Whiteout won. But then people liked Pitch Black so much that they brought it back for another challenge series, and then decided to keep that one. I think that was what how it rolled out. But anyways, sorry.
I was gonna say I don't drink any of those drinks, so I wouldn't know. Just enjoying you guys talking about it.
But anyways, shall we jump into some Black Ops 4?
Yes.
The little that I know, I'm literally just jumping into and experiencing it all for the first time. I don't know much.
Exactly.
That's
I'm just trying to drive a little hype train here. Get a little something that we can post out on the tubes. And I just figured we could go through. I sent over a little list to Dallin earlier today that was just kind of like outline. I didn't really do anything on it after that. But I was thinking we go through multiplayer, talk about maybe like the guns and perks and stuff on just like a little bit deeper level, and then like Blackouts with the same thing, guns and perks, and then zombies with like the guns and the maps and stuff. Just because I've actually heard some of the new maps changes, and some of the stuff I saw today watching Syndicate was pretty cool. What section would you guys like to start on? I know that it's 9, so we only got like an hour, so.
I say we don't do zombies today. I say we wait to play zombies before we include it.
I agree with that. It'll give us a little bit better ability to actually find everything, because I know that zombies is popular, and no one get offended here, but I feel like finding the information about it online to talk about is just not as prevalent.
Well, you know, they locked
Blackout in multiplayer.
You know they locked. You know how zombies always has Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
They locked all Easter eggs for like 13 hours. Like you can't find the Easter eggs for. I don't know if it's from where it officially drops, or did you know you could go buy a hard copy at certain locations and be playing already?
Well, what are we doing?
You couldn't. There was a patch for physical copies that you had to wait until launch, so they wouldn't push out that patch until actual launch time. There was
a promo. There was a promo that some people, you could go to like GameStop, or in certain countries you go to Walmart and you could play like at 6 o'clock or something.
Must have been like a special edition of the game or something.
I don't know. That's just.
I feel like
I think it was like Narrow Cinema or Prestigious Key. One of those two said something like that.
Interesting.
I'm trying to find it.
I assumed that everyone that had the physical copies right now, or were given special access, the people who were streaming during the day, like Syndicate for zombies and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I'm having trouble finding just like general like information on the stuff that they have. Like, I know that I have like, I'm on callofduty.wiki.com right now under the Black Ops 4 tab. We can go through some of that if you guys want.
Let's see. Black Ops 4 weapons.
That's what I've typed into.
All right, we can start out with the weapons. All right. So
I want to know what everybody's. You know how we all try to complete the camos for certain weapon classes. Which one are you guys going for first? Dallin, I think, does assault rifles first.
I always do assault rifles.
I usually do. When I was in Black Ops 2, I did snipers, but sniping is. I might do snipers since there's no like extra movement.
2 or 3.
There was 2 in the beta, so I'm assuming there's at least 3 in the full launch.
And what I'm seeing here on this site says that there's only 2, and I think the last time this was updated was maybe for the beta.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything but beta weapon lists, so
yeah, that's what I'm finding too.
I don't think we'll be able to go into in depth with anything.
Not super in depth.
For me,
I go for LMG's camo only because they're gonna nerf them. Like guns are super powerful at beta time, so I'm like, okay, the LMG's it's one of the harder ones, especially when they nerf it and they start bouncing all over the place.
Yeah.
I get my LMGs out of the way because assault rifles, they usually do pretty good with assault rifles. So that's one of my.
Yeah.
I think this is a
last-
good direction with what we're doing right now. Is just talking about what we want, like what classes. I think the multiplayer perks and guns, and I think we should do those separate weeks after we have a chance to play with them all and see which ones we like.
I just wanted to get a breadth of all the stuff that there was, and I was hoping that someone would have went out and posted all of the
doesn't
stuff
look like
that's
it yet
within the game.
I say we save that for like next week if we want to do this again, which I think would be fun to do a weekly podcast. So
yeah, that would be fun. I agree. I want to say T. Martin went through and put out a bunch of like little videos. Yeah, he put a bunch of little videos on his Twitter talking about each of the like it's just a picture of all the maps and a picture of all the weapons. Oh yeah, so he totally has a picture of all the weapons and stuff like that. So we can just go based off of that. So I don't want the music to play on this if I maximize it. Oh, that is
T. Martin.
So just on his Twitter page, he's just got a couple videos. I scrolled down to the weapons.
All weapons in Black Ops. Mute. Okay, full screen. Not full screen.
I went full screen. It's pretty bad quality, but it's good enough to talk about it.
I want to look at the snipers. Hold on, let me get to the snipers. There's 3 snipers. No, those are burst weapons. It looks like there's only 3 LMGs. There's 4 snipers. Ooh.
4?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have fun. Yep. So, I decided snipers are gonna be the first one.
What you're starting?
I think so.
For your first hour. Hour.
No.
Snipers?
Matching out the camos is gonna be snipers. Okay. That'll be my fight. Once I'm done, like getting used to the game, that when I start like tryharding and grinding, it'll be for snipers.
Will one of you guys send me a picture of the list of T. Martins?
It's not a list. It's a video where he scrolls through them all.
Gosh dang it! All right, I'll find it. Hold on, guys.
But we can go through and I mean I have the assault rifles paused and up right now. So I mean we've got the ICR-7 returning from Black Ops 3, which was my favorite from Black Ops 3. That's gonna be our balanced assault. It says improved accuracy with low recoil. We all know that. I like that. It tells you how many mags that you start with. That's interesting. But we've got the Rampart 17. I think that's gonna be like the Mana War maybe from Black Ops 3.
That was one of my favorites.
It says high damage with slower rate of fire. So
yeah, that sounds like the Mana War.
I'm thinking Mana War. Then they've got the KN57, which is your typical AK-47 variant. Full auto, high damage at short range with moderate recoil. And then the Vapor, that one is one that's a little bit interesting to me. It's almost more submachine gun like because it says full auto, superior mobility with a high rate of fire.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wait, read that again.
It says full auto assault rifle, superior mobility with a high rate of fire.
Sounds like a Peacekeeper to me.
Peacekeeper? Peacekeeper didn't have a high rate of fire.
It didn't? Oh.
Peacekeeper was it said, I don't know exactly what it said, but it wasn't high rate of fire. It was like better.
So what assault rifle in past CODs had a high rate of fire?
Oh man, that's a tough question. If I'm just pointing back to Black Ops 3, what are we looking at? What guns were in Black Ops 3? I was just playing it last night.
Something like the I can't even think.
Ooh.
When I think of fast fire rate for any weapon, I immediately go to Scorpion from Black Ops 2.
Oh god.
I loved the Scorpion from Black Ops 2.
Scorpion
okay, so here's the assault rifles from Black Ops 3. We've got the KM44, obviously is the AK. We've got the XR2, which was the 3-round burst. The Havoc, or the HVK30.
Oh yeah.
That one. That's your high rate of fire gun. That's comparable.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we look at it, it's got a similar barrel. I know that that's just something stupid to compare it to, but it's got a similar feel to it.
What else do we got?
Sorry, I'm just gonna open this up a little bit more. That's annoying. Okay, we've got, and then the last assault rifle is the Maddox RFB. I think it's 3-round burst. Let's see. Nope, it's still full auto. Fastest fire rate in class with a large ammo pool. So that one's even more fast fire.
The Maddox. That one looks like a submachine gun. That one looks
It
short.
does. I remember playing with it in Blackout, and it felt very submachine gun like that, and the Vapor did. VAPR. I'm just gonna call it the Vapor. But if we move on to submachine guns, we've got your common Uzi, the SOG 9mm.
Yeah.
Superior handling with fast rate of fire and smaller ammo pool. It's your typical Uzi.
Spitfire is the Scorpion.
Yep. Cordite's like your P90, right? Well rounded with a large ammo pool.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, probably P90.
That's very P90-esque. The Spitfire is kind of like, the Scorpion, fastest fire rate in the class with a high recoil. And then I would have to say that the GKS is
Like an MP5.
low recoil with high accuracy range. Yeah, MP5. I don't know what the variant was in Black Ops 3, but yeah, very MP5 like. But then the MX9, balanced fire rate with a moderate recoil. That one gives me an MP5 vibe as well, but
Yeah, there's a lot of submachine guns. 5.
I think the GKS is more Peacekeeper-esque.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm also really excited for these semi-auto rifles, like the
Yes.
Mhm.
yeah. I'm excited for that class. I think that'll be a fun class to have.
I agree. I was just reading about that. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. We've got the Auger DMR, which is like your M21 from like what was that? Mod 2?
Yes.
Semi high damage in class with reliable accuracy range.
Yeah. Was it Mod 2 or was it Mod 3 when the AUG came out? I can't remember if the AUG. I think
Mod 2 had the odd.
2. That's right.
Mod 2 had the odd.
And the ABR, it gives me a very. Wasn't there an ABR from a previous game? It reminds me of the HR from Mod 2.
Something like that. Yeah.
This one's a 3-round burst. So I mean,
Wasn't the
if you're-
Swordfish super good in the beta?
I don't remember it being super good, but it's essentially our MAA1.
Yeah. I would agree.
I mean, they're all tweaked slightly, but that's the feeling that they give me.
And these are just from reading descriptions and looking at the picture of it. We have no.
Yeah.
We technically don't have any idea.
But, and then we've got the VKM 750, full auto light machine gun, highest damage in its class with low mobility. Low mobility. It looks like the fire rate's it's average.
So we got the average. So we got high damage, low fire rate. Next one's got medium damage, but I can't read it.
Slow fire rate from Black Ops 3. Was that the BRM?
Something. There's the don't drop the dun 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 dun. Oh no, that's BO2. We did that.
That was BO2, yeah. This gives me a very BMR. I'm pretty sure it's BRM feeling. Just from looking at the fire rate and stuff.
Just to go back, I think it is BRM because I called it the broom.
Yep.
The broom.
Yeah,
the broom.
Just mow down everybody.
Yeah, I was playing with that last night, man. You just give everyone 3 bullets. 3 bullets for you, 3 bullets for you.
Dude, I love
Bullets
that
for
you
everybody.
downloaded that game and played it.
I'm surprised no one else jumped on with me. Cody jumped on and played with me for a little bit, but I'm kind of surprised no one else was able to.
I had wedding stuff to get done.
You got an
Wedding
excuse.
stuff, schmedding stuff. Who has wedding stuff anymore, Dallin? That was so 5 years ago.
That's so 2 days from now.
Speaking of wedding stuff, Don, you wanted to come over, stay the night here on Friday?
Yeah, if you don't mind, because the ladies are gonna have this apartment. I'll sleep on the couch. I don't care, man.
That's totally fine by me, man.
I don't care, dude. Just
What time are we gonna get done with the
like probably 7 or 8. I don't know. I don't think it'll be very long.
Are we going?
What time is it at?
5. Be there at 5. We're gonna do a really quick walkthrough, and then it's just eating from there.
What are we eating?
It's catered Tape Rio.
Oh, my
Whoop,
man.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Ooh.
Dallin, you just gained some points, buddy.
So I think after work tomorrow, I'll go get a haircut, and then I'll head on over.
All right.
How long?
Let's finish out this podcast real fast. Let's go through the snipers, and then it'll end, and then we'll talk.
We can talk more specifics about personal lives after this.
Yes.
I have a question about snipers, boys.
What's your question?
Is it gonna? I don't think I ever shot a sniper in the beta. I noticed on like Fortnite when you shoot it, you know how you can see the bullet obviously.
I don't think there's a bullet trail. If there is, it's very small. It's not. Black Ops 2 had a very aggressive bullet trail for snipers. I don't think it's like that. I can't remember though, because I didn't use snipers very much either.
Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about to lay down some knowledge.
Here we go.
Right. So, if I'm not mistaken, and because both this information is from Drifter, and he typically goes in and does some pretty in-depth analysis of things. But this, I believe, is the first Call of Duty with actual bullet trails and tracers. It's not hit scan. So there's a physical projectile in the game.
Yeah.
And when it strikes a target, then that's when it registers. It's not just, hey, my target, I was over this guy when I pulled the trigger, and then that's like, I don't know if a lot of people don't know that, but the hit scan is how it works. Is there's not necessarily an actual bullet. It just determines, hey, are you over the target when you pull the trigger? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
The bullet you see is strictly animation.
Yep. But in this one, I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm 95% sure.
I think I remember hearing that bullets.
There's projectiles.
It's actual projectiles. It's not hit scan.
Mm-hmm. And Drifter talked about how he was a little disappointed how there wasn't the trails weren't very strong, and he had voiced his opinion on that. And then today, when I was listening to one of his videos, he said that it looks like when he went to their headquarters and played a little bit with the development team, that it looks like they have increased the
bullet trail.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. There's your knowledge I laid down.
Sweet. All right, let's go through the 4 snipers.
Machine gun. Oh wait, hold on. Two more.
Oh yeah, I'm jumping ahead.
the Hades full auto light machine gun, highest rate of fire in class with moderate recoil. This one, I believe you actually hold it from the side, kind of like what gun was that you almost held kind of like a mini gun?
It was like the Titan or something in Infinite Warfare.
No.
Well, they have the Titans in this one.
What was it called?
I can't remember, but I think it is.
It was called like the chain gun or something. That was like, I want to say that was like Black Ops 1.
Something like, oh yeah, it's like the chainsaw or something.
Chainsaw, something like
that. Didn't you? I think it was Infinite Warfare, or I think it was Infinite Warfare, and you dual wielded the chainsaw. I don't remember. I don't know. Right. Anyway,
but it gives me that kind of vibe.
Yeah. All right.
High rate of fire. I think there's if you can't do that, I think there's an operator mod where it might increase the fire rate, but you can't aim down sight or something like that. Because I've seen a video of someone doing it.
Yeah.
But then after that, we've got the Titan, which is your. It says full auto light machine gun, reliable firepower with large ammo pool. It's got a little bit heavier fire rate. It gives me a very well-rounded LMG feel.
It's the first one you get.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an example from the past that's very, very that.
Just think Black Ops 2 Target Finder LMG, and you'll know what gun you were trying to think of.
Yeah, like you just think of average LMG, like even like just LMG from Fortnite. That's what this is. That's
nothing special, but not bad.
Yep. And then sniper rifles. So you guys want to start out left to right? We've got the Paladin HB50, your typical 50 cal, one shot,
chest up,
bolt action. Looks like it's got 5 rounds in the magazine. If I'm not mistaken, you still have to put each one in.
Yep. I like, yeah.
Bolt action sniper, high damage, one shot kill to head, chest, and shoulders.
I think the next one looks sick. The Outlaw. It's a revolver sniper.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
You have a drum mag kind of scenario. What do they don't call that drum mag. They call it a cylindrical mag, I think.
Something.
Cylindrical.
It's a revolver with a long freaking barrel on it, is what it is.
It's a revolver. It's a long barrel revolver named Outlaw. Like, come on. Like, it's
I think I'm gonna enjoy that one. I think that'll be my favorite one.
Sniper rifle, fast rechamber, one shot kill to the head and upper chest.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy that one.
It's got an operator mod of bolt cylinder. I don't know what any of these operators do, but I'm excited to find out.
Too.
I think this next one's gonna be my go-to sniper. Oh, it's semi. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. Semi-auto sniper, fast firing with a large ammo pool, reliably eliminates enemies with 2 shots.
Yeah, that sounds like the M14 or the M41A or whatever, where you just spam it in COD 4.
It's got a little bit of a recoil, so you tap it, and then as soon as it hits back at its centered, rested position, you just hold again and hope for the kill.
That's all you can do is hope.
And then the Koshka's your Dragunov / whatever, all of that. A little bit less reliable.
Intervention.
Yeah.
Intervention. Bolt action, fast handling, one shot kill to the head or chest. So a little bit more mobile. Accuracy is a little bit lower, but still gets the job done. That thing looks like it is just strapped together, man.
It's just glued and duct tape. Gorilla glue and duct tape.
There you go.
A little bit of
so that's all
wire.
The primary weapons. Did he upload one for the secondaries?
No,
he did not.
I don't think so.
Sounds like we'll have to give it a little rest before that. Oh, sidestep. So there's gestures in there's gestures, and T Martin points out that if you throw out a gesture, it goes into third person. You can corner peek.
Yeah, I saw that video he posted earlier.
Mm-hmm. And this is in multiplayer. This isn't just in Blackout.
I don't know how you fix that though. Besides not letting them
out, dude.
Or you just don't let them move the camera around.
Yeah.
Even still, just zooming out a little bit like that still gives you the ability to probably look around corners. And if you don't let them move around, they could just position their character's viewpoint so they can still see around the corner.
I'm sure they'll find something to be able to keep it in there, but for right now, I think you just need to take it out.
I think the only way that you fix it is honestly just make it so that there's a longer delay after activating before you can have your weapon out.
Yeah.
I think that's
the
way to fix it.
Yeah, I think so.
You just have to give them a delay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he also posted all the maps names.
You want to go through all the maps still?
What?
I said, are we going through the maps on this podcast too?
Yeah, no, that's fine. We got 45 minutes till the game's out.
I know, but we're already 42 minutes into this podcast.
That's totally fine.
We have 41 minutes and 55 seconds, boys.
I'm thinking of it less of as a podcast and more of a talk show. I think.
Man.
Isn't the only difference is a podcast is on the internet and a talk show is on TV?
I view it more as a podcast I see it more as a podcast as something that is a set amount of time, and something that you could potentially download and listen to, whereas a talk show is something more that you would tune into, and there's no real definite time on it. But I don't know. I'm just BSing it at this point. They're essentially the same thing in my mind. They're listed as the same underneath the same category on Twitch.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to end my podcast right here because I'm going to put it on YouTube. So I'm going to mute you guys and mute me for a second, and I'm going to end my show.
I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more outlined version for the things that, and then maybe I can keep it to like a 30-minute time window.
Yeah. Well, this was just the first rough draft. So if this, All right. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So that was our first podcast. It was just kind of all over the place right now. Just talking about Call of Duty. We're just getting hyped for the new one launching in 41 minutes. It is 9:19 Mountain Time. Drops at 10 o'clock for us. So we are excited for that. If you liked this video, please drop a like. I'm thinking we might do this like a weekly thing. Let me know if you guys want to hear that, because this was kind of fun, just sitting back and honestly, this is what we do when we're just playing randomly. This is what we do. We just talk and BS and talk about what our favorite things are and what we like and dislike about things. So I think this would be a fun thing to do weekly. Yeah, subscribe if you liked my channel, like this video, leave a comment, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.